With all my heart, some 3 or 4 of you go give him courteous conduct to this place. Meantime, the court shall hear Valerius' letter. Your grace shall understand that, at the respite of your letter, I am very sick. But in the instant that your message came, in loving meditation was with me a young doctor of Rome. His name is Balthazar. I acquainted him with the cause in controversy between the Jew and Antonio the merchant. We turned over many books together. He is furnished with my opinion, which, better with his own learning, comes with him and my impunity to fill up your grace request in my stead. I beseech you that him lack of years be no impediment to let him lack a reverent estimation. For I never knew so young a body with so old a head. I leave him your gracious acceptance, whose trail shall better publish his commendations. You hear the learned Valerius what he writes. And here, I take it, is the daughter come. Give me your hand. Are you come from old Valerio?
I did, my lord.
You are welcome. Take your place. Are you here to solve the questions in the court?
I am thoroughly informed about the case. Which is the merchant here, and which is the Jew?
Antonio and old Shada both stand forth.
Is your name Shylock?
Sherlock is my name.
The law you follow is strange, but there is nothing under Venetian law can stop you from proceeding. You stand within his danger, do you not?
Yes, as Sherlock says.
Do you confess the bond?
Yes, I do.
Then the Jew must be merciful.
Oh, what compulsion must I? Tell me that.
The quality of mercy is not strength. It drops as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesses him that gives and him that takes. For a king, mercy is much better than his crown. A king's scepter shows his temporal power, a source of awe and majesty, which makes people respect and fear him. But mercy is above the power of scepter. It dwells in the hearts of kings. It is an attribute of God himself. Therefore, Jew, though justice is thy plea, consider this. If God sought justice against us without mercy, none of us could see salvation. We pray to God for mercy, and that same prayer should teach us all to show mercy to others. This is what I have to say to mitigate the justice of thy plea, which if thou follow, the strict court of Venice must give sentence to the merchants there.
My deeds upon my head. I cry for the law, the penalty, and forfeit of my bond.
Is he not able to pay the money?
Action.
Yes, here I tender him for it in the court. Yeah, twice the sum. And if that will not be suffice, I'll be paid 10 times more on forfeit of my hand, my head, and my heart. If that will not be suffice, malice bears down the truth. And I beseech you, rest once the law to your authority. To do a great thing, do a little wrong, and curb this cruel devil of his will.
It mustn't be. There is no power in Venice can order a decree established. It will set a bad precedent, and many errors will be made by following it as an example. That cannot happen.
Daniel come to judgment. Oh, yeah, the Daniel. Oh, wise young judge, how I do honor thee.
Please let me look at the bond.
Yes, 'tis most reverend doctor. Here it is.
Shylock, there is 3 times thy money offered thee.
An oath, I have an oath in heaven. shall I lay perjury upon my soul? No, not for Venice.
Well, the bond is not being fulfilled, so the Jew may lawfully claim a pound of flesh to be cut off nearest the merchant's heart. But be merciful, Shylock. Take 3 times my money, and tell me to tear up the bond.
It is paid according to tenor. You are indeed a worthy judge. Your exposition has been most sound. I charge you by the law, for you are a well-deserving pillar in this judgment. By my soul, I swear nobody's speech will alter me. I stand here on my bond.
Most heartily I do beseech the court to give the judgment.
Well then, this is it. You must prepare your bosom for his knife.
O noble judge, O excellent young man,
The intent and the purpose of the law relate to the penalty, which has been agreed here upon the bond.
'tis very true, O wise and upright judge. You are more elder than your looks.
Therefore, lay bare your bosom, Antonio.
I his breast. So says the bond, doesn't it, noble judge? Near his heart, there are the very words.
Yes, it is so. Is there any skill to weigh the flesh?
I have them ready.
Call some surgeon nearby, Shylock, to stop Antonio's wound, lest him bleed to death.
Is that mentioned in the bond?
It is not so expressed, but so what? It would be good for you to do so out of charity.
I can't find this. It's not in a bond.
You, merchant, do you have anything to say?
Only a little. I'm ready and well prepared. Give me your hand, Bassanio. Farewell. Do not grieve over that I fall for it for you, but for that, fortune shows herself to be more kind than she usually is. She usually let unhappy men outlive his wealth, who will look the world with hollow eye and wrinkled brows, an age of poverty. She cut me off from such lingering miseries. Praise me to your wife, Bassanio. Tell her that the story of how I am. Let her be the judge to see if you once had a loving friend. If Shylock do cut me deep enough, I will pay with my heart instantly. Antonio, I am married to a wife which is as dear to me as life itself. But life itself, my wife, and all the world are not with me esteemed with above your life. I will lose them all. Yes, sacrifice them all to here to this devil to deliver you.
Your wife would give you little thanks for that if she were by to hear you make that offer.
It be the Christian husband. I have a daughter. Would rather had Barabbas been her husband rather than a Christian. We are wasting time. I pray thee, pursue sentence.
A pound of that merchant's flesh is yours. The court awards it, and the law does give it.
Most rightful judge.
And you must cut this flesh from off his breast. The law allows it, and the court awards it.
Most learned judge. A sentence. Come, prepare.
Hold on a second. There's something else. This bond doesn't give you a single drop of blood. The literal words are a pound of flesh. So take your bond and take your 1 pound of flesh. But if in cutting it off, you shed 1 drop of Christian blood, your lands and goods will be confiscated by the laws and state of Venice.
Is that the law?
You should see the law yourself, for as you urge for justice, be assured that more justice than you want will be served for you.
Old, learned judge. Mark Drew, a learned judge.
I take this often then, pay the bond thrice, and let the Christian go.
Here is the money.
Wait, the Jew shall have all his justice. Wait, no haste. He shall have nothing but the penalty he asked for.
Old Drew, an upright judge, a learned judge.
So guarantee to cut off the flesh, but shed no blood, nor cut less or more than a pound of flesh.
A second Daniel, a Daniel Drew. Now, infidel, I have you under hip.
Why does the Jew pause? Take what's all to you.
Oh, give me my principal and let me go.
I have it ready for you. Here it is.
He has refused it in the open court. He shall have only his justice and the penalty owed to him.
A Daniel still say I. A second Daniel. I thank thee, Drew, for teaching me that word.
Shall I not have fairly my principal?
You shall have nothing but the penalty owed to you, to be so taken at your peril, Jew.
Why? Then the devil give him good of it. I'll stay no longer question.